Hey guys, today we're going to be doing the headliner shelf. So I'm going to show you how to disassemble the headliner, and then we're going to go ahead, cut the shelf, and use Vancillary's kit. So Vancillary is available on Amazon. I'll have a link in the description below. But basically we're going to put a headliner right here with a little bit of a lip so things don't fall out. But we're going to show you how to do this and get it done. So follow me and let's do this. Okay, first you're going to want to go ahead and get your template, tape it down to your 3/4 inch ply, and then trace it out. Once it's all traced out, go ahead and grab your saw and cut it out. Next, you're going to want to sand the whole thing to make it nice and smooth. The only thing I didn't show here is that you're going to want to test fit this to make sure it fits, and then figure out exactly where your holes are. Then you can go ahead and drill. Go ahead and attach your 1x2 to the edge so nothing falls off of your shelf. Then cover the entire thing with 1/8 inch microcell foam. That's what this white stuff is right here. What you're going to need here is a staple gun. You're going to need staples, as well as Super 77 by 3M. Don't use 3M 90 here, because you'll have too much of a large pattern. It won't be fine enough for you to adhere the upholstery. You'll have like chunks in your upholstery. So first things first, roll out your fabric, position it exactly where you want, and then you're gonna go ahead and spray the fabric as well as your piece that you're adhering it to. I started right here where the lip was so that I could hide a section of the upholstery on the top side. I really didn't want the bottom, which would be where our heads were on the headliner, to be shown. So right here, you're going to go ahead and adhere it and then staple it down so it doesn't go anywhere. Next step is to adhere the bottom, or the top of the headliner when you're looking up at it. Spray both sides so that they both have a section to adhere to. Sorry about this black screen. This is my child that I'm trying to cut out of the screen. So once you've gotten that down and you've adhered it, go ahead and rub out all the bubbles if you have any. Luckily we didn't, because we pulled it super tight. This is the nightmare right here. These corners were terrible. I'm not an upholsterer, I don't really know what I'm doing, so I was basically just trial and error. What I found out is if you cut at a V on a lot of parts, that you'll be able to move around corners and things a lot easier than if you just tried to do a straight line. I did both sides here before I did this top section, and I wanted to make sure that it hugged around these corners really well, so that when I draped the entire top section over, that it would be nice and clean. This part was really hard. I wish that I had 2 people so that I could just drape it over evenly, set it down, and then start moving from the inside towards the out, rubbing all the bubbles out. Instead, I had to get a putty knife and do a pretty shoddy job on top. But like I said, nobody's gonna see this top section, so you don't have to worry about it too much. Be super, super careful right here, because what's gonna happen is if you go too hard through this, you're gonna end up cutting what you've already upholstered. So just super fine cuts, just make sure you're cutting the material that you have that's loose. Don't forget to cut your holes out for your hardware, and they're gonna fit right here in the Vancillary, I guess you'd call these brackets. So the Vancillary brackets are gonna sit right underneath it, and then you're gonna go ahead and shove this sucker in there and then bolt it through. All in all, I think this project was pretty basic. The guy was gonna charge me $250 just to do the upholstery. So right there, you're saving yourself 250 bucks. Buy the Vancillary kit, buy a section of plywood, and you're good to go. The Vancillary kit, I think, is $130 on Amazon or something like that. I'll put a link in the description below. Okay, that's it. The headliner shelf is done. I really appreciate you guys watching this video. If you liked it, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and consider doing so. And remember guys, create what you love. We'll see you on the next one. Later.